What's up guys, this is Jeremy with GamerTell.com and this game is called Mr. Ninja. Mr. Ninja is available in the Apple App Store right now for 99 cents. And all your little favorite iOS devices, iPhone, iPod Touch, iPad, it's all good. It's one of those one-touch games, you know, like Cannonball or Angry Birds, in which all you have to do is just tap one time and then it sends the game on its way. This game is based upon this little ninja and he's going to be jumping on these little circles and killing aliens. So let's just get right into it. You see that there's 3 modes here. Now the first mode just comes with it, normal mode. But in order to unlock Super Chain mode and Impossible mode, you have to do certain things. I believe to unlock normal mode, you have to get 60,000 points in normal mode. And in order to get Impossible mode, you have to have a Super Chain of 150, I believe. And these are only 3 modes, but it's quite fun. And let's take a look at it. See, the little guy, he's going to grab on to each of these spheres. And you just have to time your jumps to slice all the aliens without falling off the stage. And I found it to be a fairly good strategy if you were to jump right when he's slightly over the first alien, just so you can make sure that you can get most of them. It's a pretty easy game. In this mode here, you know, there's no timer. It's just you doing the best that you can. Take as much time as you want. Just a leaderboard climbing mode, which I believe the top person in the leaderboards right now has a score of over 1,500,000. I'm nowhere near that. But yeah, the mode just kind of goes on like this, and from what I can tell, at least sometimes the stages are not the same. It seems like in a game like this, you'll be able to get the hang of how things operate and where the jumps are, and then sometimes it's completely different. It just turns the entire stage. Right? Oh, there was a cannon. We didn't get to see the cannon. Oh well. Let's just check out some of the other modes now. Super Chain mode. Now this mode is actually timed to an extent. Once I start jumping, this timer on the top here is going to start to go down, and this mode just basically encourages you to keep going, not waiting until you can get that perfect jump. You know, usually I would wait until the spheres have made, you know, one complete revolution before I go jumping off into the next one. But in this mode, it's all about just go for it. I couldn't even see through the viewfinder where I need to jump. But yeah, once the time goes out, the stage is over. And these cannons are quite cool. Sometimes it's just one cannon, sometimes there's multiple cannons linked. And that just helps to differentiate things a bit. And although you probably can't tell from the camera, there is a orange background to this game. Very simplistic, but that simplicity actually turns out to work in the game's favor. Makes it quite unique in its own way. And as soon as time runs out, I'm going to run through the other mode. And time's up. Now this last mode is the hardest mode of all, which is appropriate because it's called Impossible. Now in Impossible mode, I don't know if you can tell, but the background is different. It's almost as if you're going through some sort of space vortex. And the jumps are quite unforgiving. You can see he jumps so much farther than normal than the other modes. And it's really something that you have to get used to. And the little background is also moving slightly, like it's a live background on an Android phone. And you can also double jump, and look at that. It's spinning counterclockwise. Are you kidding me? And it just lends to the very, very difficult nature of that level. Now you can double jump in that, as I just showed, but I don't know if you can double jump in the other modes. Let me see. Oh, you can double jump. Well, you really don't need to double jump. I guess once I learn that I can do it, I might try to do it more, but you really don't have to. One jump is usually good enough. But yeah, there's also some support for Facebook and Twitter. Let's just see what that's like. Once you click on it, and it's going to go to, oh, it's just their Twitter page. It's just Ponos's English Twitter page. There you go. So there's the Twitter name if you want to follow these guys. I thought it would be some sort of functionality where you would tell your friends, hey, I got this much, and why is it flipping back? Just go here. Go back to the game. I need to wrap up the video. Yeah, so anyway, that's Mr. Ninja. Thank you for welcoming me back. And yes, this is 99 cents in the App Store. I think it's one of those games that once you play for a few days, you know, maybe a week, you would have already experienced all that you want to experience from it. But it's cheap. It's $1, and you're going to have a pretty reasonable time with it. Pretty good, reasonable time with it. That's what I think anyway. So yeah, that's all. Mr. Ninja, I'm Jeremy from GamerTell.com. See you later.